Hey guys, it's been pretty much a year since I've put anything on this channel, which people have probably figured out by now, and there is a lot of reasons for that, and unfortunately, this is not one of those update videos where people are like, I'm still gonna keep making things, cause, I'm not. Like, just straight up, get that out of the way. I'm done with making the Rated S Games videos that you guys, subscribed for and have watched and have hopefully enjoyed. So thank you guys for all the support. It's been super crazy. I mean, all the things that I'm about to say I could not have said if you hadn't watched my show and shared it and commented on it and all of those things. So, just don't think that it was like anything that like, oh, if everyone had just liked my stuff more. That's not what's happening here. Basically, like about a year ago, around when I was making the Samus video, I was getting really frustrated, and it's typical to be frustrated with work, especially with creative stuff. Like that's not whoa crazy, but I kind of was trying to understand where my head was at and like what I wanted out of what I was doing. I was talking with my friend Kara, and I said, if I could make the same money doing like YouTube as I could doing game development, I would rather do that. And that kind of put a lot of things in perspective for me. So I mean, not that this isn't me saying, hey, I'm game dev now, but it made me understand like what I was getting out of doing YouTube versus what I kind of wanted to do in the future. So long story short, I obviously stopped and I took a job working for PeanutButterGamer, as some of you may know, back in January, and I started doing production assistance. I do assembly edits, sometimes I do some editing for the main channel on top of just the assembly as well, help him film. I don't know, I make him buy things that he needs to buy, like extra camera batteries. I don't know. It's a weird job, but I have a lot of fun with it, and Austin is an awesome boss. So, I don't know, I've been enjoying myself doing that, and it definitely pays a lot better than trying to make this channel work on its own and deal with kind of the central stressor, which is that I actually don't think that I like doing critical writing. That's not to say I don't like critical thinking, because I love critical thinking, especially about game dev and analysis and etc. I do it all the time, and I talk about it all the time, and that's something that'll never change about me. But I don't think that I have any particular desire to have my words put out in written form and expressed, which is a pretty core part of making Rated S games. So that sucks. Well, it sucked for me, because I was pretty sure that wasn't the case, and, so that was a bit of a shocker, but, I mean, once I accepted that, it made it a lot easier to understand kind of my frustrations and where I wanted to go with the future. So I'm kind of just going, balls out with working on for other people's stuff, mainly for PBG, obviously, but I also edit for the gameplay channel. We are doing a lot of fun stuff there, like a lot, and a lot of it really has been Austin and Jeff listening to my suggestions and giving them a shot, and if things don't work out, they don't work out, but at the very least I've had tons of opportunities to feel fulfilled creatively in a way that I hadn't really been getting out of my own channel. So I'm, just kind of sticking with that for now. If you want to watch my work or support me still for some reason, totally do it there. Just watch PBG or watch PBG gameplay, and feel free to tell me things about how you feel about my work or whatever. Granted, I'm not the only editor on PBG gameplay, so pay attention to who edited the video. I'm kind of getting the hang of producing, which is like, trying to get a show made and then manage how its production goes. On top of being an editor for PBG Gameplay, we're bringing a show back that people won't shut the hell up about, and I kind of try to take the reins on making it more awesome, which is something that Austin and Jeff both wanted for, forever, but they were busy and they have other focuses, and dropping my channel has allowed me to focus on that and on other things that I want to grow for myself. While I feel like a lot of my analysis stuff has taught me a lot about game design and understanding game mechanics, and got a little bit of a backdoor into game dev, but ultimately that is going to need to be poured into actual game development, which, you know, that's down the road, but yeah, it's down the road. Other than the PeanutButterGamer stuff, I do a podcast with my friend Kara called the Stuck Together Podcast, and it's fun, and we talk a lot about friendship and like honesty and acceptance and creativity and all kinds of stuff. You know, it's kind of just us, you know, shooting the spit, but hopefully it's helpful. I talked about like my college life, and I talked about how I ended up here right now with this update video. So if you want more insight into that, the podcast is there, you can watch it. And I don't know, I live in Washington now, so if anybody cares. My roommates are pretty cool. They also make YouTube videos. Oh right, this channel's not gonna be dead. I mean, it's dead to what it was. So like, if you wanted those things, they're not here anymore. And you know, I gave myself a year to decide if I wanted to do anything at all, something big, or whatever, like relative scale to what I was already doing, because I don't really want people to find this channel because it's getting linked to, because I'm still rated S Games for now, and I didn't want the first thing to see be an update video unless that was actually, you know, what was happening. But I'm probably going to continue doing like musings on video game stuff, so essentially the same things that you get out of Rated S, except unrefined, which for some people is a huge turnoff, and that's totally fine. Like, I don't expect anyone to stay or stay subscribed, I should say. It's the internet. Like, this thing is gonna sit here parked no matter what, so it's whatever. But I'll put things on here every once in a while. I've been enjoying playing games. I have a nice setup now, nicer setup. So, you know, I might stream, I might put, you know, little small, like, Let's Plays on top of me running my mouth about game design. Yeah. You can watch all that stuff. So I think that's it. Again, thank you guys so much. I never would have gotten the Did You Know Gaming job if I hadn't had my channel. You know, HiddenBlock, everyone in HiddenBlock really helped me get off the ground back when that started, like 4 years ago. I mean, like, that forum, the creative block thread, like, that was a huge boon for me. Some of like the early people who I worked with, like Satch, Jordan Underneath, Naveed, Zarachi, Scarfulu, Dex, the Swede, Badman, you know, all of us were in like this little group, and it was a lot of fun to kind of try and work on getting better, and that happened for most of us. I think everybody at the very least got better, and then eventually, you know, some people went on to do different things, obviously, but it was really important. And, you know, Shane giving me a shot for Did You Know Gaming, like, that was super huge. He obviously didn't have to do that, and I remember, like, at SGC 2014, I looked at him, like, as he was leaving, I like shook his hand, and I was like, I'm gonna make myself useful to you one day. And I did. He told me later that, like, because I said that's why he gave me the job, which was cool. And obviously I don't really do anything for him anymore, or not anything, but I don't work on that channel anymore. He has an awesome team, and I like moved on. But again, I wouldn't have gotten to PBG without that. And, you know, I'm here, and I can afford to, like, do what I want within reason, and, you know, that's super cool. So I'm gonna keep doing it, and sorry if you're gonna miss Rated S Games, because I am. Even, like, I wish that I had all the time in the world, and that I enjoyed every part of that channel as much as I wanted to, and as I did originally. But, you know, doing things teaches you how you feel about them, and I know how I feel about it, and there's no point in fighting that. I'd rather run with it and do something down the line that I really like. So hopefully you'll see the things that I work on, and if I ever finish this freaking card game I'm making, maybe you'll be able to play it, and that'd be super cool. And, you know, Rated S Games videos will always be here, so you can watch them, and if you like them, that's super awesome. And, you know, for those of you who've been subbed for a really long time, because I know there's tons of you out there, you can say you knew me when. Thanks for watching.